guess who's back? We're playing Of the Devil once again. I have not stopped thinking about this game since it came out. Actually, even before it came out. To be fair, it was only by like one day, but I wasn't planning on streaming tonight because I was going to be doing something else, but my thing got canceled. I was going to go camping and it was too cold outside because it is Minnesota, and I personally, it was not my decision to cancel it. I would have done it regardless. But, you know, you win some and you lose some. I'm very disappointed, but now I get to play this game. And I also got to watch Drawfee, so I was, hey, don't tell my friends that I was going to go camping with. There was a chance I was going to watch the Drawfee video regardless. Like, but like, you know, it is fine. It is fine. And I got to watch it anyways, so it works out. I'm going into this trial, my trial, with a lot less ammunition than I'd like. 1 second. Yeah, that's fine. A lot less ammunition than I'd like. I'm beginning to form a picture of what actually happened. Maybe even a circling drain on a suspect. Maybe even circling the drain on a suspect. But Emma won't be generous enough to give me breathing room. She'll want to end this fast. Maybe if I do badly enough, it'll flip her sadistic switch and she'll want to keep playing. I forgot what this lady's voice was. It's the old one. So you got charged with owning an AI. First time you do something exciting in your whole life. And I gotta find out through the fucking grapevine. My life is plenty exciting. Freckles. You could bore the polish off a resume checking robot. I've Catholic school teachers with more active night lives than you. Okay. So who'd you rope in? Anyone I know? Oh, shit. Are you representing yourself? Fits within my budget. Screw your budget, you're going to jail. Thanks for the vote of confidence. It ain't a matter how good a lawyer you are. Anyone who represents themselves in court has a fool for counsel. You represented yourself countless times. Not for anything I had a chance of losing. Your pal hasn't even been dead for 48 hours. You're too close to this. You'll make mistakes. The powers that be really didn't want to give me a rain check. They're taking this very seriously. It's more dangerous than that. They're scared. Is there precedent? An ad committing murder? How do you pass law school without learning how to look this stuff up? I know what the net says. I'm asking you. The answer to that is not helpful to you at the moment. So what words of advice do you have? Get yourself a new lawyer. I'm gonna close this chat now. Don't lose, Freckles. You don't need to tell me that. I was reading David's employment contract with Noble Electronics before I got waylaid by spam texts. The one we found inside the panic room? It looks quite extensive. Should I skim it for you? Depends. Did you pass the bar exam since we last spoke? You comfortable? I'm not. Ever seen that old movie with the gorilla and the skyscraper? They bring it to this. They bring it to the city in. I understand the analogy, Adonai. I wish I could call it overkill, but considering the specs Sarah put up yesterday, maybe those bindings aren't heavy enough. Come to think of it, those numbers must have been faked along with the rest of what the machine read. If that was all smoke screens, David added. If that was all a smoke screen David added to help her lay low, then her actual strength is more like. If your joints weren't currently locked up tighter than a vice, do you think you would escape this place? I hope that question is not indicative of your strategy. This is me trying to distract you, Sarah. Enjoy the hypothetical. I would estimate that the building's automated security would fit 9 holes in me before I reached that door. 9's not bad. I would not be able to function after the 7th. Ah. Well, if you haven't been planning some great escape, I would not do that. That would be illegal. And you would still be on trial. I remember, so what have you been doing all day then? I'm attempting to recover memories from Friday. You can do that? It's not dissimilar from the process of recovering data erased from any other computer. Despite the difference in scale, I won't be able to remember everything, but if successful, I could recall individual pieces of information that could prove useful. That's a lot of coulds. And even if you're successful, you may not like what you find. Whatever happened that day, either you or David wanted you to forget it. Yes. But even so, I have to remember, because it's the last day that Father and I... Any luck so far, then? I can recall a slightly musty scent. Wow, case closed. I love this little face, her little, like, grumpy, like, puffed cheeks face. It's very cute. What about you, Adonai? Have you formulated a plan for the trial's proceedings? Something like that. Jung insists that serotonin isn't what killed David. I don't buy it. There's no other explanation for how he died. So, is she... So, she's lying? And if she repeats that lie on stand, I'll need to expose it. Somehow. Would she really commit perjury to protect Noble? To protect one of Noble's patents? She doesn't strike me as quite the corporate zealot she makes herself out to be. But you believe she had something to do with Father's death? What do you think? I don't know. I don't know why anyone would kill Father. Considering the possible consequences for what he confessed in his journal, I can think of... But then again, I don't understand why anyone would kill anyone. Do you? Bell's tolling for 3. Means the doors to the courtroom are unlocked. Let's... Wait, can you walk like that? Waddle will have to do. Wait a second. Across the hall, that's... Porter! Let's go! Oh, his eyes are so pretty. Keep waddling, Sarah. I'll catch up. As you say, Adonai. This'll be a coin toss. You that surprised to see me? I'm not surprised you'd want to see the outcome of this trial. I am surprised that you'd want to talk to me. Your defending the android, right? The android can't be defended or even accused because it's not legally a person. I am merely... What? I should not lose things for that, arguably. Cut the bullshit. Cameras don't start rolling until after the trial starts. So drop the double talk for 5 seconds and just be honest. Fine. In defending Sarah's innocence, I don't think she killed David. Do you? I don't think it matters. Noble is what killed David. Whether it was with a pen stroke, or a sleeper agent killer android, or plain old goddamn arsenic, How could anyone that smart be that dumb? Why the hell did he even sign his soul over to them? David may have been in over his head, but he wasn't a bad negotiator. I've read his contract. His position was strong. You're the lawyer. But a guy like me working in music? Can't tell you how many people I've seen screwed over by a big smile and fat signing bonus. No such thing as corporate generosity. If you think you're getting a good deal, it's only because you don't know how much you just sold. How much you just sold. David's real wealth lied in his intellectual property, the potential energy of it hanging over the whole industry. If he even sued, even 1% of the companies taking inspiration from his Turing solution. There's a clause in his contract. If Noble ever did fire David, he would have retained control over all his patents afterward. Yeah, see, that sounds nice, only they never did fire him, did they? He just happened to die. An unforeseeable act of God. In contract law, they call that force majeure. I don't know what that word. Or how to pronounce it. Oh. I said, did you find anything interesting regarding the contract, Adonai? A few things, yeah. Basically, David was well taken care of so long as they kept him around, and he'd retained control of his patents even after being let go. But what Porter said, logically, if David were to pass while still employed, Noble would continue to control the bulk of his IP. So if they knew David was going to leave in a year, it would be very foolish of them to let Father go. Well, they wouldn't do it for no reason. With this contract, he could only be fired for serious offenses, corporate malfeasance. I wanted to say maleficence, but that's definitely not that word. Revealing trade secrets, fraud. Father was not a fraud. He was, as they say, the greatest of all time. Fraud just means lying to the company about something, Sarah. David will keep ownership of his patents. If terminated, David couldn't be terminated without serious cause. Serious cause includes only fraud or worse. Fraud defined as manipulating company data. Not a light read. Oh. Eyes up. Showtime. Counselor Morgan. That is the other old lady's voice. The state charges you with possession of contraband. Contraband? That'd be you. In violation of the Safeguard Our National Digital Security Act. How do you plead? Not guilty. Mutter, mutter, muttering, murmur, murmur, whisper, whisper. Very well, since it seems we are in fact doing this, I'll now turn over the administration to the adjutant. I can never pronounce that word for the life of me. Forgive my 80-year-old brain and memory and Yeah. But be warned, any attempt at stalling or muddling the issue, I'll step right in and override the trial myself. Summary judgment siding with the people. Are we understood? Yes, Your Honor. Are we gonna have the same adjudgment we had before? No way. Each courthouse only has so many bodies, but the personalities swap around all the time. So the chances of us having to deal with the same glitchy mess as yesterday are... Glad to be back! Did y'all miss me? Forget I said anything. I'll just go crawl under a rock and die while you make your opening statements. The defendant is the owner of the android registered under the model name Sarah with license number 120292880. She hasn't contested this, and I doubt she will. So the question of ownership is already answered. All that remains is to determine whether Sarah qualifies as contraband. It's a charming android, incredibly well made, a masterpiece, and the last known work of a great man. But when we look at the evidence, the facts surrounding the death of Dr. Asher, we're forced to conclude that said android is responsible for his death. And that conclusion carries very serious implications. I will prove here in court today that the machine standing there killed David Asher, not through an accident or a mismanaged dosage, but through an intentional poisoning. I won't ask the court to judge this machine on its apparent sentience, its range of emotions, or the free will it may or may not possess. I need to go empty the dishwasher. I'll be back, guys. I have to empty the dishwasher. Sorry. I'm back. Sorry about that. I only ask that the court judge this creation on what we will prove it to be more than... I only ask that the court judge this creation on what we will prove it to be more than capable of. Patricide. Mutter, mutter, murmur, murmur, whisper, whisper. Woof, wouldn't want to have to follow that act. But go for it anyway, defense. Your Honor, what the DA said is true. What did she just say? Did she just admit it? Sorry, just the first part. This android is charming, and it is the work of a great man. The rest was pure speculation based off on little more than a few bad camera angles and phobia of anything new. Murmur, murmur, mutter, mutter, whisper, whisper. I do own the android you see here. It was bequeathed to me by a man known to most of the people in this courtroom as the father of modern machine intelligence. To me, he was just my friend. And if I thought at any point that this puppet had anything to do with his death, I would have dragged it to the chopping block myself. But I don't believe that. I never have. Sarah is an android, nothing more. It isn't capable of homicide, and it didn't even commit manslaughter. It's just a well-made machine. Any fears one has about its capabilities are projections, nothing more. And it troubles me greatly that the state is spending valuable time and resources on rushing to pulverize Dr. Asher's last known work, when it could be going after the very real, very human forces that were responsible for his death. Is she serious? Is she talking about Noble? The people can't prove that Sarah is an AI, and truth be told, I can't prove that it isn't. But I can prove that it's not guilty. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Chills! Oh! You sounded very confident, Adonai. Yeah, well, no one ever got good at lying by being modest. Could have simply said thank you. Thank you for your presence here today, Detective London. In light of the new evidence, I'd like to go over the death of Dr. Asher one more time. What happened Friday night? At 6:30, David Asher spoke on the phone with his lover, and the two of them broke things off. Lover? It's an accurate description of their relationship, isn't it? I wouldn't know, that stuff's private. Then the deceased met with Noble VP Helen Jung in his parlor starting around 7:30 p.m. He then left the parlor at the sight lines of his home security system before reappearing on his private secondary security system in his basement moments later, at which point the android Sarah can be seen handing him the poison he'd go on to drink. And do you see that android in the courtroom? Yeah, she's the green-haired one that's frowning at me. Let the record show that android Sarah has been identified at the scene of the crime. No objections. None? Then why'd I even show up? Detective London, what happened next? Asher went upstairs and shared a drink with Mrs. Jung. Within a few minutes, he was being airlifted to the hospital, where he was soon declared dead. You know that the poison could be produced by his nanofacturer, which Sarah had access to just up the stairs in his workroom. Hello, Sotera! This is court. I am defending myself. Because Sarah may or may not have murdered a man. And if Sarah murdered a man, that means that she is AI, which basically means a robot that doesn't have any like regulations. Girl boss, you guess, yeah. She's very upset about it and distraught because she can't remember it at all. And that the man she potentially murdered, was her father. And she's not happy about it. But yeah, so now we have to prove that she's not an AI, because if she's an AI, then we're a felon because, like, we own her because custody was handed over to us, basically, after the dad died. And it's great. It's also a very difficult case to prove because we do have her on camera handing him the cups that poisoned him. AI does suck. However, this AI is not. This AI is basically equivalent to humans in this world. AI has a very different meaning in this world than ours. So, yeah. Oh, I never hopped on call. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, very Detroit becomes human. It's so that's such a small image you just sent in no mic. And by just sent, I mean like 10 minutes ago. Hold on, let me join stream BC. There we go. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello. I love this game so much already.
No, I searched so hard for like a different PNG and I'm like, dude, there's no other file that I have for it?
Why is it so small?
I don't know, I swear I exported it differently, but maybe maybe it's because I searched in my downloads. I don't know. Let me look again. It's like I'll search the data instead.
It might even be blurrier than Ash's screenshot.
Maybe.
That's so funny.
Let's see. Where would it be?
You said it's on your computer. Are you on your computer?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Interesting.
Where is it?
I have a bracelet that I'm messing with. I like bracelets that with like just normal beads. They feel nice.
Bracelet.
Not to wear. I hate wearing bracelets. But to just mess with. I need to cut the string on this. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. It's too long.
Too long.
Oh, I just dropped the string.
Where is it?
I'm gonna keep playing.
Keep playing.
Which Sarah had access to just up the stairs in his workshop. So Sarah had ample opportunity to procure the poison, and Sarah handled Dr. Asher's cups immediately before he did. Is there a question in that statement, Your Honor? I'll rephrase. Was anyone else seen handling Dr. Asher's cup before he died? No. I have no further questions. So that's your witness, counselor. He wasn't lying per se, but there was some ambiguity in the statement he gave. Truth's gotta come out one way or another. If Emma won't push, I'll have to pull. talk screen. Basement footage.
I love talk
Whiskey.
screen.
Yeah, he got poisoned by basically brain matter.
Ew.
Yeah, digital brain matter. They spoke briefly. Cameras show. Parler started drinking. Wasn't long until he lost consciousness and died. Oh, okay. I know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's this one. And it's
Oh.
the whiskey. Wanna bet? Yeah, get stabbed.
Oh, wow.
Get stabbed with cards. Check that footage again, Detective London. We only see Sarah handing the victim a cup. He had already retrieved the whiskey himself. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Oh, also the android that's judging this is like malfunctioning, and it's really funny. It's so funny because in the first trial, she literally said, "The girls are fighting!"
Oh my god.
And I love her. Detective London just wasn't being specific enough, Your Honor. But it matters little since it was David's cup and not the whiskey bottle that was poisoned. Weird flex, but okay. And that undeniable fact is shown clearly in the security footage. Sarah hands him a cup after he was ready to leave. True, she did call David back and handed him a cup of poison. That wouldn't make sense, or that seems logical. What's the worst that could happen if I raise? I play this game
Raise.
exactly how I
All
play
in.
poker.
All in.
No, chat, I don't know how to play poker. So I just click buttons. We don't gamble with real money, because I'm not gonna bet real money on a game I don't know how to play. But I just like start hitting buttons. And sometimes I do really well from button pressing. I think a large part of it is I either don't lie or I lie, and because I don't know what I'm doing, I lie really good. I also have been told that, like, I'm a good liar.
You're a gaslighter.
I'm not.
You see that right there, little swimmers? That's gaslighting.
They don't see anything.
They see you lying.
They see the screen. That's
and
not
also
me
your
lying.
face, your lying little
My-
face, your little character in the
My-
little corner.
What character? Huh? What
Just you.
character? What character? They don't see shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Believe it.
I
Well,
don't actually.
sorry, little swimmers. So Tara has lost you little guy privileges. So
Little guy privileges.
you guys have lost little guy privileges because of Sotera.
Wow. We have 20 followers. That's crazy.
We have 20 followers. I
Yeah.
don't look at our follower
Did
count.
that raise up just like now, or like what happened? Because I know my friend Noah was the 19th follower, but who's the
What's-
20th?
Oh. It was someone I know. It was
Oh,
Ollie.
okay.
Ollie.
Ollie.
I didn't know he had
Twitch.
20,
Oh.
But- and that number
Oh.
just sounded really big for considering nobody knows who we are.
Well, we know a lot of people actually.
We do know a lot of people. To be
Wait,
fair,
we
like
know
2
way
of
too
them
many
are from
people.
strangers.
You know too many people.
We do.
We need to get rid of some.
Head hunt, head hunt, head hunt. I'm down for some murder. Note that was a lie. Don't use this against me in court if I'm ever.
August
framed for
isn't lying.
murder.
August will kill someone, and one of them will be you.
One of them will be you, chat. No, I'd kill a cryptid.
That's true.
I'd kill the muskrat.
This file is so bad. Oh my gosh. I really can't find any other file.
That sucks. If the cup was already poisoned, don't you think David would have noticed it wasn't empty? Let's go! Raising it was correct. Well, not necessarily. The lethal dose could have been quite small. If it were just a droplet, you could have easily overlooked it. For Sarah, this crime was very simple. There was too little to the plan for anything to go wrong. Once she handed it off, she just had to wait for him to drink from his cup.
Is she calling her simple?
Just saying that the plan was simple, but effective. Theoretical plan. I personally don't think Sarah did it. Unless she was.
She's awesome.
She is awesome. I adore her. Like, look at her. Do you think she's capable of intentional murder? No.
Maybe.
No.
Wait, I don't think she'd kill her dad.
She's actually extremely distraught about it.
She likes the 180 rule. What is that?
It's something in film. Ask Sam about it. I don't know the specificities of it.
At Sam. Well, that's McSteamy. At Rock Eater.
It's really funny because when Sam was
What?
playing this game with me, they also did not, like, immediately recognize the 180 rule, and so they had to search it up, and they were like, oh, I should have known this, I was in a filmmaking class. I know what the 180 rule is. Bass. That's a
Bass.
fish. Keep it in the fish channel. Also, yeah, Little Swimmers, we have a Discord channel specifically for fish.
Hey August, do you know the state bird?
Yeah, it's a loon.
Damn it!
Dude! Everyone knows that!
I don't know that! Oh my god.
Yes, you should!
Damn it.
Is that not something that was, like, taught to you from a very young
No.
age?
Why would I know that? I don't even know the capitals.
St. Paul.
Well, yeah, that's one. I don't know all of them.
I don't know
People
all
can
the
name them.
capitals either, but I know our state bird because it's on literally everything.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Name one thing that it's on.
It is on the old flag.
The old flag of Minnesota?
Or at least I'm pretty sure it is.
Little Swimmers, big reveal, we live in Minnesota.
They know that. Well, we've talked about it several times. This ain't a secret. Oh, I'm a liar. I don't think it's on the old flag.
Because I know there's Minnesota
The lady
old
slippers are on.
lady slippers.
Yeah. Oh my god. Pink lady slippers, they're the state flower.
Why would I know that?
Because it's taught to you from a young age.
No. We did this in like 6th grade, but like we moved on.
But do you not? How do you not like know this?
Oh, that's a pretty flower.
They are super pretty. They're meant to look like ballet slippers.
Yeah, I don't see the loon on there though.
Yeah, I don't.
And I don't remember any of this.
What in Minnesota has a loon on it?
You named one thing that didn't have it.
Shut up. I wonder what is our quarter design?
Quarter. Minnesota. I actually have never seen that. I've seen like Arizona or like Virginia. Oh, it does have it. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's a loon.
That's a loon.
Oh, it used to be a moose.
That makes sense for us. I've never seen a moose other than in captivity, and that sucks.
I don't think I've ever seen a moose, period.
You've never seen a moose?
What do you think? I just go around seeing moose?
Have you ever gone to the zoo?
Where's the moose in the zoo?
It's outside next to the caribou.
I don't think I've. Maybe I've seen it. Maybe I just don't remember.
Yeah, the one we currently have is fairly young. I don't remember how old, but I remember they were an orphan.
Oh, that's so sad.
And then they were rescued.
What's another thing that has the loon on it? Things that have a loon on it. It's a bad search. It's just showing me loons.
I wonder if Corinne knows that the state bird is a loon.
Here,
because
watch
Corinne
this.
is not.
At wait, what's your ad actually?
It's
just search up.
It's the weird one.
It's in Russian, but I can't. I don't have.
Yeah,
what's her actual user? Because there's no way it's in.
It's
Russian.
Cats Hooray.
Oh wow, that's completely different.
It's super different. What was I searching up again?
I don't know. What's the... Wait, no, we'll just ask her at Olive Garden.
Yeah, that's better.
Because she'll just be... No, her reaction will be funnier.
I think we need to adopt... Exclusively in Minnesota, by the way. But I think in Minnesota we need to adopt the Canadian currency. Specifically so that we start calling the dollar bill a loonie.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Why is the first search when you search up loonie, what bird is on the loonie? I wonder what.
I got loony coin.
Yeah.
What bird is... Oh, this is so cute.
It's a dollar coin, but it's Canadian. It's a Canadian dollar.
Yeah, gold-colored Canadian coin. I love coins.
We need loonies in Minnesota.
Did you see me like being like, no, bring back my pennies?
Oh, I did. I don't know. Did I see you? See, I don't know what you're asking.
In one of the channels. I was like, please don't take my pennies away from me.
Maybe. I don't remember like half the things that happen in our Discord.
That's true. There's too many things.
It's too fun.
Why does Sarah like collarbones?
I don't know. She likes to find collarbones.
That's kind of weird. I mean, it's a
London.
good bone, I think.
London likes dimples.
Bone. It's also called the clavicle. What's a... Actually, no, I kind of like that word.
Clavicle. I'm kind of neutral on it. It kind of sounds like it'd be a word for something like dirty, and I don't know why.
What, clavicle? Because it starts
Yeah.
with C.
Not every word that starts with a C is.
But most words with a C. There's so many. I search up collarbone and I get like a bunch of tattoos.
Oh, I forgot about that. When you look up the profile for the judge, her sign is a Libra, but it's self-assigned.
Oh,
Based on her
that's
birth
funny.
date, she'd be a Virgo. She self-assigned herself. It's so...
What, she doesn't like pigeons?
No, she doesn't like pigeons.
Do you like pigeons?
I love pigeons. I've held a pigeon before.
Oh, I saw
in
it.
New York.
Like a blonde pigeon. It
Mhm.
was so cute.
Adorable.
She likes raw salmon.
I guess. They,
Hmm.
they're weird.
They are weird.
Androids can eat, but like they eat differently, I guess.
We should make like we should make our own profiles like this.
Bet,
it would
bet,
be really
bet.
funny.
I'd do that in an instant. Especially since all of these, other than likes and dislikes and occupation, the last three are all different.
We just like make a template somewhere.
Eyeglasses, shampoo, sense of humor. I really like shampoo, expensive.
That's so
I
funny.
forgot to give him glasses in my drawing.
Oh, I knew. I was like, huh.
It's fine. Proud of
It's
his
fine.
struggles with hair.
Starting to gray.
Enjoys.
Who likes pale ale? That's weird.
Who does? Yeah.
That,
Um,
yeah.
What's her name? Pam from Stardew
Pam
Valley.
from Stardew Valley. That's the only person who likes pale ales. Oh, she's cute.
I love Dr. Sato. She has this cool bug tattoo. It's a centipede or a
What?
millipede all over her, and oh my god.
Oh.
This
I
game
cannot
has
like
given me a
millipedes.
lot of hear me outs, I'm not gonna lie.
Wouldn't it be a centipede? Aren't millipedes smaller?
It depends. I don't know. It's the number of legs.
Centipedes are 100. Millipedes are.
Millions.
I assume they're smaller because they're mill.
He's
And
also
then
cool. I like Porter.
Oh, best at gift giving. Dislikes ads.
Ads are like just androids, work robots.
Oh,
Yeah.
he likes itineraries. Worse at folding laundry. I just did that.
Oh,
Are you proud of me?
nice.
I can
I'm
see.
so
I can
proud
see
of
my
you.
floor now.
I also did my laundry today. And it's because I needed to very specifically wash my jeans.
Amazing.
And so I just did everything. Anyways, this guy's gay, and he's dating Dr.
Oh.
David, the dead one.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the father.
Oh no.
Yeah. The
He dislikes
expensive
lint
He dislikes lint.
and brain freeze and driving, and he likes fishing. Oh, he's dead.
He is dead. He was like the smartest person in the world,
And
basically.
he only has
he
2
cheated.
frames.
He cheated. He cheated at
He
being smart.
Oh, how'd he do that?
He accidentally made... Well, he was smart. I'm not gonna say he wasn't. But he accidentally made an AI, so a robot that
Oh.
doesn't follow any rules, which is very, very, very illegal.
Oopsie.
And can, like, problem solve and is not following any specific code. And... Oop, I dropped It's fine. I'm good.
Whoops.
I dropped my controller. I wasn't even using my controller. I just pulled it off on accident. Made an AI, and then he continued making AI, and then the AI helped him make more AI.
More
and
AI.
He's made over 300 different AIs.
That makes me think of what's that one Ryan Reynolds movie where he's like an NPC in a video game and then he becomes aware?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Is it just called Guy? I think that's what it is.
Maybe. No idea.
Movie.
Oh yeah, I was
Guy.
about to raise. What was I raising? That wasn't.
Your
I
bed.
don't.
I don't know if it was a good raise actually. I got confused.
I can't like make this claim.
Oh, Free Guy. That's what it is.
Ah, yeah. I don't have any evidence to say that it wasn't enough. We don't know how much of the substance could kill someone. So I feel like raising would be dumb. So I'm going to stay. As long as David went upstairs and drank from that cup. There were 2 cups. How could Sarah have known which one to poison? There are a few ways to go about it, but it's only a 50-50 shot, counselor. Stranger things have happened. There is no way to know the right cup. Or
I think you just said that.
it's possible she knew the right cup. I feel like it's impossible to know the right cup. There was another person there.
Yeah. Raise!
Raise! Don't try and bluff me, Rockford. There was no difference between the cups.
Oh, I like that expression. That's pretty good.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like a lot of the expressions in this game. You need to see Sarah's like puffed out cheeks expression whenever she gets like grumpy. Oh, it's so cute.
Maybe I'll watch the VODs later. I've just been so tired this week.
This game's really fun. It's not a bluff. Sarah handed the cups to him in one stack, with poison hidden in the bottom cup. So how do you know which one he would drink from? You can't know which one he's going to drink from. I guess that does make sense. Stop stealing my money! She knew David was courteous and would pour for his guest first, so he wouldn't even look into the poison cup until it was already finished. Stop it! Stop it! You stole from me 3 times in a row. I get it. You're smart and I'm dumb.
Oh my god.
So he wouldn't even look into the poison cup until he was already pouring. Cold-blooded patricide. 6? -6?
Oh.
Executed by taking calculated advantages of Dr. Asher's kindness.
Oh.
Damn, she was luring me in with those easy answers. Look at this was the potential murder scene. I'm sorry, I'm being a nerd. And I fell for it. Now, are there some questions you'd like to ask the detective while he's available? Or are you done already? I was just about to get started. Even if I didn't have questions, I'd make some up just to spite you at this point. Toxic! Yuri, I love them! But I can do better than that. Now, what can I get?
Be like, where did you get your hair done?
I've been, like, my roots are starting to grow in. And I really like the way you dyed your hair. Where do you get it done? Tell me your hairdresser.
Oh. It's my mom, but the remember I just like bleached it and then I just grew it out and cut it.
I thought you were telling me to ask Detective London where he got his hair done.
Where did you get your hair done?
Now, what can I get London to say that would help my case?
Um,
I don't know, man.
what's add involved crime?
Android involved crime.
Oh, I don't think that's related.
I mean, she's an android. Let's ask about Sarah. Detective, in
Yeah.
the footage we just saw, could you see what Sarah was doing? Not exactly, no. Her back was to the camera and her hands were obscured. Could you see her hands from any other clips of camera footage retrieved from the basement? No. Did you or anyone else participating in the investigation ever see Sarah put anything into David Asher's cup? No, the footage submitted to the record is the best available view of what happened.
That's pretty good, actually.
What did you say? Sarah's eyes record it best? I don't know if we have that footage. But like,
Let's
why
do
the
it.
hell not?
Do it. Do it.
What about the view from the android itself? Well, yeah, if we could through the android side, that'd be pretty conclusive. If we could trust any data touched by her. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming.
Oh.
Right. Suppose we'll have to settle for one camera angle we've got. Sad. How much money do I have? Only 24? Detective London, in their capacity as assistants to the police force, are androids ever asked to commit acts of violence? Yeah, I guess so. They can push people, restrain them, harm them. And does that constitute as a violation of their tenets, harming the people they're supposed to protect? Well, as I understand it, there might be some complex weighting math that goes into it, but no, it's not breaking any tenets. For that to be the case, they'd have to have tenet 1, right? May not injure, or through inaction lead to blah, blah, blah. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Stop it! Don't take my money!
Stop! Don't take my money!
Let me then... I feel like because this is still an option, I meant to go through it again. Oh.
Stay!
Why does it, like, freak out when my mouse is in this... Maybe I should not make that flash.
You like bam, 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 bam!
Detective, do you know how many violent incidents the city's police have investigated in the past year? Not the exact number. Thousands, though. Yeah, around there. And of those thousands of incidents of violence, do you know how many of them were found to be fault of automated dependence? I believe there's been 6 in the last 5 years.
5
Were
years?
all 6 of them incidents of police license ad involved brutality? Relevance, Your Honor. Withdrawn. How many tenants protect humans? As an aside, detective, do you know how many tenants are recognized in this country? 110. 112 as of this year. Couldn't you have given me that one? Do you know how many of those tenets pertain to protecting humans from harm? That one I don't know. That one I do know. I'm a liar. I'm sorry, court. I know I am under oath. But that was in fact a lie. I'm going to tell. I do know, and the answer is 41.
I actually do know. Wait a second. I actually do know.
And lastly, detective, how many times in the last, let's say, century, have we seen automated dependents break their tenants? 5 times, as is the agreed upon number. So if you were to actually tally that all up and try to make an evaluation as a police officer charged with protecting civilians, overall you would say that automated dependents in general are how dangerous to the public? The witness is not an expert on automated dependence, Your Honor. He's more than qualified to say whether they have a history of violence, Your Honor. Aw, what the heck? Let him answer.
Let's go.
I would have to say that they are not dangerous. Normally that would have brought me some doubt with the jury, but this isn't a traditional trial.
Boo.
At least I can say I shored up my own confidence. Alright, seems like that's as close as I'm gonna get to blackjack. I do know how to play blackjack, though.
I do like blackjack. I play that all the time.
It's a fun game. I would never bet on it. I know there's but you also, like, win regardless, according to you.
Okay, well, but before they just give me the money at the end, I do actually win.
How many times do you lose, though?
I'd say like 1/5 of the time. Maybe 2/5.
So you have overall more wins than losses.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Yay.
I know there's like a mathematical way to like make it as like high as possible. Like if you have this set of cards, you fold. If you have this set of cards, you push. If you get
I
this
kind of
card
just like look at
next-
everyone else's cards and then see what's there on my card and see what everyone else is pulling and then go off of that.
Do you normally get to see other people? It's been ages since I've played blackjack.
Yeah,
you
you
normally
can
get to
see everyone's cards. Yeah.
I
it's
feel
not
like
poker.
normally you don't. I don't know.
No, you see everyone's cards.
I have not played that game in at least 3 years.
Yeah, no, you see everyone's cards.
Okay. Last time I played it, it was with my uncle at my cabin. Of course he would be the one to teach me a gambling game.
Amazing.
I don't really like that uncle. Anyways, I believe I've made my point. I have no more questions for this witness, Your Honor. Then we can move on to the next item on the docket. Looks like Emma wants to introduce some new evidence. I call Sarah to the stand. Your Honor, she's innocent. She can't do that.
I plead the 5th.
I plead the 5th. I plead the 6th. I plead the 2nd.
I don't think that's how that works. The 2nd is I bear arms.
I have arms. And I'm not afraid to use them. The android, can't she even do that?
Gasp!
Gasp! Oh! Approach, Your Honor? Oh, you're approaching me? I believe it's me they wanted to speak with.
Oh.
I didn't even get to finish my line. I love her design. I love how purple it is.
Purple.
I'm debating if this is another hot old lady. I'm on
It
the
is
fence.
another hot old lady.
I wasn't sure if my brain was being like, it's funny to call old women hot because I kept getting yelled at when I called Odile hot.
Who's yelling at you?
Mainly Corinne.
Oh.
Allie also judged me a tiny bit. I think Allie's coming
Corinne's
over to
Corinne,
the side.
And Allie's a hypocrite.
Allie is a hypocrite. I think Allie is coming over to Odile's hot side, though. Now then, what in the hell are you doing, Rockford? Took the words right out of my mouth. I have questions for the android. This seems like the best way to get answers. Answers!
Answers!
I hate voice cracks.
Answer me!
Answer me! I threw my wallet at Naomi today.
Oh. You throw money at your problems?
I don't think Naomi is a problem for me. I quite enjoy Naomi's company. But no, she was pretending, she was doing like finger guns at me and like
Oh.
quote unquote threatening me with a gun. I was like, give me all your money! And so I took my wallet out of my pocket and threw it at her. I think it surprised her a lot because she completely like fumbled it.
Oh my god.
You can't.
Roll up.
You can't call an android as a witness. It's not a person.
Oh.
There's plenty of precedents for it. Ads provide testimony all the time. Not when they're on trial. Sarah isn't on trial. You are. Sarah is accused of being an AI. That means you don't trust a word out of its mouth. If the witness isn't to be trusted, the court can decide that for itself after hearing their testimony. Why the ambush? Why did you list us as entering evidence, DA Rockford? Only people can be witnesses, Your Honor, and ads don't have legal personhood. Evidence seemed like the best worst descriptor. You know, I can't make an android swear an oath. Rockford is just trying to spoil your opinion, Your Honor. The more this court treats Sarah like a person, the more you'll see her as human. And the weaker my case becomes in your eyes. Nice try, counselor. But we don't have time to worry about my impartiality. You're free to call for mistrial if you want, but the state will have turned Sarah to slag before you even finish signing your motion. Rockford's calling a witness that is blatantly hostile to her case. If the witness is hostile, so be it. It did kill a man, after all. Allegedly. What about the right to avoid self-incrimination? And who's the one treating Sarah like a I didn't even say anything! Why are you punishing me?
Bro.
Don't blame me! Don't punish me, the player. Punish Morgan! Who's the one treating Sarah like a person now? Androids don't have rights. Damn it, that's... The android will take a stand. Your Honor, I've made my decision. Morgan, you better shut that trap of yours. Talk out of line again and it'll be you going to the incinerator. And if Sarah refuses to take a stand, are you going to charge it with contempt of court? If this machine won't talk, you'll make every effort as its owner to ensure that it does. And if it disobeys you, then we'll have our answers about its sentience right then and there. Yes,
She
Your
is
Honor.
pretty.
She's really pretty. I love the little florals. I have so many hear me outs from this game. I have so many. The android behind the crazy android. She's so pretty. But she also just like turns on her Switch mid-court trial and completely ignores us. She fell asleep once.
I would do that.
As the judge.
In general.
Shit.
I love fruit roll-ups.
I don't remember the last time I had a fruit roll-up. I remember I didn't really like them.
Do you want one tomorrow? I'm bringing them as a snack.
I would love a fruit roll-up. I can't promise I'll like it, but if I don't like it, you can have the rest.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll give it to someone else if you don't want it either. But what's going on? The DA is going to question you on the stand. What? But I shouldn't... Listen to me. You don't have a choice right now. This is happening. Tell the truth, but be concise. The more robotic, the better. Yes or no only if you can. Would using affirmative and negative be laying it on too thick? Probably, Morgan. But
I am a robot. I am not AI.
I have never disobeyed any of Morgan's
Disobedience? I know the definition of that, but I am not that.
I love order.
Order in the court.
Order. In the court? We're in the court. I know what court means.
Court of tennis?
Tennis court? I could play tennis if I tried hard enough.
If you commanded me to.
If I was given the order, I could feasibly play tennis with you. But Adonai, if I make a mistake, all these people, they want to destroy me. If you make a mistake, your lawyer will just have to cover for you. Understand? Yes. You are the
She's so
android
cute.
identified as Sarah, correct? Yes. Affirmative. Do you deny that this camera footage shows you handling the poisoned cup? Objection, it remains to be seen whether the cup itself was definitively poisoned. Yes. Sarah, do you deny handing that cup to David Asher? Negative? You need to be more sure of yourself, girl. You're a robot. Robots don't
Negative.
stutter.
Negative. Just like the batteries in my power source. Negative and positive.
I have no memory of the incident, so I put on my robot voice. I have no memory of the incident, so I can neither confirm nor deny it.
Which robot voice should I use?
Do you have any reasoning, any excuse for your actions for failing to notify police of crucial information? I don't have any records from that day, so I never had anything to tell anyone. Very well, counselor. The journal, if you will.
What journal?
This could be a slaughter. Dr. David's journal. A bunch of it was written in like technical code that I don't know what it meant, and I have a feeling it's going to be used against me.
It's like one of those scenes where they have their own alphabet.
Yeah, basically. It was more like computer code, and my girl's not smart
Binary.
enough for that. It was called Tesseract.
That's funny.
Ooh, fun fact about the journal. If you go to the end, there's a little like fingerprint scanner that when Morgan scanned it, it sent a audio recording of Mr. David Asher, and it was basically him admitting to all of the AI he's built, and that Sarah is an AI, and yeah. It's bad.
How fun.
He literally admitted on tape. So if they find that, I'm screwed. It's over. We're donezo.
It's over, bro.
This could be a slaughter. Of course. Do you recognize this item? It's a journal that belongs to Dr. David Asher. I've seen him write in it on many occasions. And have you any knowledge of its contents? Negative. You don't have to answer that, actually. Tell the court what you see here in this footage. I
Drugs.
see myself reading the journal in the basement. This footage was captured on Friday, the day you claim to have no memory of. So regardless of what you do or don't remember, we know you read this journal hours before David Asher died. That is logical. I'd like you to read some passages from it for the court. Can you do that? Of course. Page 238, the 10th line. Sarah is growing faster than I ever expected, beyond my wildest dreams or fears. Today she... Continue, please. Today she broke every password I have in the house, said she was curious. I can't expect to keep things from her forever. Page 251, line 12. I've gravely underestimated the scope of things. Sarah could change everything, and I don't think I could stop her. He wasn't. Page 263. Damn it. If this keeps up, Sarah's going to fall into pieces up there.
Objection!
If I make an objection, what's the worst that could happen?
That you seem stupid.
I could seem stupid, and that doesn't matter. Because if I
think
let her
it
keep
kind
going...
of matters. Oh,
Sarah
yeah, raise.
Yeah.
Raise!
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 Badgering, Your Honor. Badgering?
Ba-
What witness, counselor? I'm just making the android do some simple tasks. Damn it, I can't raise him. 10?!
Oh.
That should not be worth 10.
Is the amount that they take from you where it says blind -10?
Probably.
Oh my god.
Damn it, I can't raise an objection when Sarah's got no legal status for me to defend. Page 263, I said. I think Sarah was angry today. When I came back from work, she had ripped a Zin alloy plate in half. She said she was testing her strength, but the cameras... That was... Page 267. Sarah scared me today. If she starts bawling on the stand, it's all over. Your Honor, I fail to see the value in continuing this line of question. Dr. Asher was wary of a highly experimental android he was building, as any good scientist would be. That's been established. Do the people have any counter-argument? I have one last question, if it pleases the court. Let's hear it. This footage was captured in the basement on Friday around 5:30 p.m. Tell the court what you see. I see myself standing where I was when I read the journal. I'm speaking to someone who's off camera, and I appear agitated, and I stomp my foot.
Oh.
And what happens to the floor after you stomp your foot?
It collapses!
A large crack is made in the vulcanized polymer, and I walk off camera towards whomever I was speaking to. Speaking or shouting? Asked and answered. Not really, but I'll withdraw the comment nonetheless. Your witness, counselor, or evidence if you prefer. Damn, I knew she could cherry pick all the worst passages from the journal, but still. If Burroughs wasn't wavering before, should I try to have Sarah read the mushy parts? No, the waterworks
Yes.
start only after a few lines.
Oh,
Emma
true.
went through all that trouble to show how emotionally developed Sarah is, proving that she loved David like father would be playing right into her hand. What do you say, counselor? I got some burning questions for the android to answer.
God, Olivia has a huge fever.
Oh no!
101.5 Fahrenheit? Is that a lot?
It's definitely a notable fever. I think... I was saying something. I think it's like 104 that's like dangerous.
Okay, Olivia's not coming anymore.
Go to sleep. You can't be sick for tomorrow.
Oh, true.
I don't think there's a way to make it up.
Get well. Please.
Yeah, Olivia was not doing well at the
Olivia
end
was
of the day.
dying.
Boom, ba, 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 da.
I just checked my inbox. You accepted my friend request
I did?
a month ago.
Oh.
I don't check my inbox at all. Objection. What's that game called? Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright. Yeah, Ace Attorney.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I should play it. I feel like I'd enjoy it.
I think Sam should stream that, and then
Oh,
we
maybe.
should react.
Yeah. We start a reaction channel of just us reacting to each other's VODs.
That's like most group channels, though.
It'd be funny.
I think most group channels actually play games together, but
What?
same thing.
Same thing.
If you watch it, we're still playing it.
I plan on playing games with all of y'all. I just usually I have a lot of single player games I've been enjoying.
It works
playing.
out a lot easier with single player.
It does. You don't have to like schedule.
Yeah.
I do want to play a few. I want to play Content Warning with some of you guys.
Yes.
I think it would be really fun to just play Among Us on stream as well.
Oh, we should do that.
Yeah.
Guys, Among Us stream when?
I'm still not over Sam just completely outing themselves. I saw Sam vent. What? I wasn't even near there. Near where, Sam? I said no location.
What? What are you talking about?
It was so funny. Was it you
Oh.
who just murdered in front of everyone? There's someone who
think so.
murdered in front of everyone, and we were just like, oh, I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. Because they killed
no clue.
immediately as like 3 different people entered the room.
I think that might have been me.
I think it was you.
I think we should stream it.
It'd be
Just
so
we
funny.
we can clip so much of it. It'll be
Yes! Yes!
So fun. Here, watch this. Guys, Among Us. I can't use G. There you go. Stream when.
Imagine the clips.
Oh, that would be a good idea. Stay home until halfway.
We already got 4 people down. Maybe we can do it this weekend, because it's a long weekend.
Oh, true! I forgot about that. Oh my god, that would be so fun. Can we just like stream all weekend?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to upload so many videos. It's fine. I already have a lot to upload anyways. I'll just dedicate a whole day to it. Oh, they're long VODs too. I have to upload the like 6-hour long Minecraft VODs.
Oh.
It's okay. Long weekend. Long weekend stream-a-thon.
Yeah.
Oh, Lom. Yes, Your Honor. Just one moment. Emma went for emotion and the impact was devastating. So all I can do is focus on the facts. So let's flip this around. Say Sarah absolutely didn't poison David. If that's the case, why did she call him back on his way out of the basement? 'Cause he didn't grab the cups! She was just being helpful! Wait, that's... I'd actually like to ask you to read something from the journal again, Sarah. You would? From where? From the section that explains what you were actually trying to do that night. The section of his journal detailing not how he made Sarah, that'd be horrible. His newfound fame.
I'd say
I don't remember.
early career.
Hold on. How he and Helen that doesn't matter. Oh, mate, that does matter because they needed the plastic cups because it's like a tradition that the two of them did.
So early career?
Probably.
Yay.
His early career. Look around the early section. There should be an entry talking about an early victory at Noble. Relevance. The people will see in just one moment.
A lot of relevance, actually.
Yeah, a lot. That this story is the key to this entire case. Got approval from overseas. Have to make pitch again this week, Jung says. Brought me a stack of plastic cups. Here's to a bright future together. And then on this next page, another victory for the young and sleepless. Helen convinced the president of Futures over lunch that my code should be the basics for the Animates 13's conversational tracking. She insisted on toasting, the same crappy booze and the same cheap cups. Wants to make it a tradition. Plastic cups and liquor. A ritual between Helen Jung and David Asher, who were about to have a drink together Friday night. Something you want to say, counselor? Let's put all our cards on the table, shall we? You want to compare theories? If you'd rather I end this now, I'd be happy to oblige. She's so cute. Morgan, I see what you see in her.
She is really cute.
Here's what we know. Sarah read that journal and discovered what she was. It infuriated her, and now she wanted revenge for you being kept under her maker's thumb.
That's lame.
Lame! That very
Bad argument.
Boom! You know arguments are only sound and feasible if they are fun and interesting. It's like #1 rule of law school. 24-hour Among Us stream. No,
24?
Michaela. We could just like no, because it's a multiplayer game. It's not like you could just hand it off to the next person. Because all of us would have to be there for it to be good. I was like, maybe we could if we just like pass the baton. But no. Not for this game. Not for that game. Okay. That very night, she got her chance when Dr. Asher came down looking for a drink. So, like the clever little helper she is, she offered him a cup to drink out of. We're completely in agreement on all that. Except for the murder part. I feel like we need to say that I don't agree that she saw it as a time to murder. So you also agree that the cup was poisoned?
It wasn't poisoned.
And that Sarah's responsible for his death? Not quite. It's not a bad explanation, Miss Rockford, but it is terribly complex. There's a much simpler reasoning for why Sarah did what she did. Because So Sarah gave him that cup to poison him.
What are the options?
Porter's call. Porter called David to break up with them. Oh, they're gay, by the way.
So sad.
It's so sad. To be fair, David's like a terrible partner.
Oh.
Like really bad, actually. They hadn't talked in several months because David's too busy with his work.
The doctor?
Yeah, Dr. David Asher. He's too busy making robots. Like, and he just answered the call and was like, "Hey, what's up? We're dating. We're partners. Same thing as normal. What's good with you?" And the guy's like, "You so you don't even like care? You don't even care that you haven't talked to me in months? You
Oh my god.
We're done. We're donezo." Psychiatrist. On record seeing a psych. Sarah's deed. Proves ownership of Sarah. Or their ritual. So I have to be like Sarah gave... I have to argue that Sarah gave him that cup to poison him. It's probably the ritual being like she was just being nice and giving him the cup. Also,
Ritual.
I only have 2 left, so I'm going to raise in hopes that I'm going to win more.
No.
Because I'm going to, if I'm wrong, I'm going to lose regardless. It's going to cost me at least 2. But if
That's
I raise,
true.
in theory, I could get more than 2.
Do it.
I don't know if I can go into debt.
Ritual. Do it.
The story from the journal, you're saying Sarah wasn't planning anything. Let's go! She was being considerate. That's so sweet. Aw. They're crying. But I don't follow it, like, at all. It's actually quite simple. Sarah's not an AI. She only threw a tantrum that day because she found out she was being spied on. A realistic reaction for an android based to be realistic. That's a lot of like REA words in a row.
A realistic reaction for an android designed to be realistic.
I don't like it. It threw me off. David Asher set her memory to be clean. David Asher set her memory to be cleared himself because he wanted to preserve the experiment he was running.
This is actually a good argument.
Yeah, she's smart. Sarah didn't hatch a plan to poison him using an obscure chemical acquired from the lab, and she didn't subtly manipulate David into drinking from only one of 2 cups. Because the android read the whole journal that day, meaning she also read how David and Jung used to celebrate, and so when she saw David leaving the basement without the nostalgic cups, she called him back to hand them to him. Simple, right? Simple enough for me! But not nearly good enough for me. She's hot, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Wood.
That is a good frame, actually.
It's so good.
So purple.
What's more likely, Miss Rockford? That a well-made, clever android proposed a sentimental addition to 2 friends' evening? Or that homegrown AI with groundbreaking physical and digital abilities concocted a complicated poisoning scheme just to kill an unimposing man, all on camera, mind you, before voluntarily submitting to memory wipe? People make all kinds of stupid mistakes when they commit crimes, Counselor. We shouldn't expect an AI to act much differently. Is it stupid or dangerous? Can't have it both ways, Your Honor. We can if it's ignorant of its power, and still immature. A deadly trait to have in an AI that's capable of anything. Shall we see what Sarah's capable of then, Your Honor? What? You can't be... Your Honor, that's... The people opened the door. True, and I can't resist open doors. Love is an open door. Disney, don't sue.
Disney, don't sue.
Let's do it.
You don't have the rights to my joy.
You don't have the rights to my joy. Earlier today I was singing, I don't know what the title of the song is, but Going Down the Bayou from Princess and the
I
Frog.
love that one.
It's such a good movie. I love it so much, and the music is always like great.
We
Oh,
should watch all of the good Disney movies together.
yeah. Princess and the Frog.
I,
I love
I,
Tangled.
I actually
Um,
haven't watched The Lion King, and I don't think you have either, have you?
what? Why? What do you mean I haven't watched The Lion King?
Oh, I remember someone saying they haven't watched The Lion King.
I love The Lion King. I haven't watched.
Sam didn't reply to me.
Sam, what the?
Please.
Oh, wait, hold on. When am I getting picked up to go to Olive Garden?
Oh, that's a good question.
In like 5 minutes. I have to change
Oh.
pants because right now I'm in pajama pants because I had
Okay,
to.
we should probably stop streaming.
No, I'll stream until I need to leave.
Well, I'm gonna get ready.
Damn it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wah 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 wah. I should probably try to get to a good point. What are you even? Sarah, David Asher was your creator and your designated owner, correct? Should I still be using affirmative? And now that title falls to me. Yes. Great, thank you. Now turn off. What? Shut down. That's a command. Power on. What are you? Off. On. Adonai, I don't. Off. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is what this fearsome machine menace is capable of. I can put it to sleep with one word. So, how could David Asher ever be threatened by it? Scary good logic. You've made your point, counselor. Let's just move it along. I've no further queries for the machine, Your Honor. Thank you. For flipping you off and on? Can't imagine that was comfortable. It wasn't. 5 to 10 minutes. It wasn't, but I wasn't referring to that. Since yesterday, I've been searching for an answer for why I appeared on that camera. I know I would never hurt Father, but you helped me prove that to myself just now. Adonai? Pardon me, I need to focus. Everything depends on this next witness. Ooh, new witness. I have to go. Cause I'm going out to dinner with a bunch of my friends, including Sotera, who is just on stream. And it's gonna be great because a lot of our friends are going to be there. And it is a little pick-me-up because a thing that we were all super looking forward to got canceled like the day of. So like I wouldn't have been streaming right now, like if it didn't happen. But we're super sad about it actually. It's great. I'll have you know. I'm gonna overwrite this save. Super fun. Uh, but we're just going out to dinner, having. There's gonna be like 8 of us. It's gonna be super fun. Uh, but since we're getting a new witness, this is probably where I'll call it. I have to get ready, like I said. Um. Oh, this game autosaves quite a bit. Going down the bayou. Going down the bayou. Going down the bayou. Giving it all the way. Yeah, exit game. I hope y'all enjoyed. I definitely had fun. I'm gonna keep playing this game. Maybe Among Us stream later this week, just to have a little bit of fun with friends. Hope y'all have a good night. See y'all. I meant to hit end stream, not quit game. That's embarrassing. Goodbye, chat.